Hey, this is Coach Scott G with OG Fitness. I wanted to give you guys a quick shout out and thank you. The new improved OG Fitness channel recently surpassed the 100 subscriber mark. It lets me know that we're on the right track as far as content is concerned. You guys know that the goal here at OG Fitness is to bring you the truth, science-based facts on all things fitness, from workouts and nutrition to basic knowledge and even motivation. I want you guys to be successful, to be able to make decisions that will hopefully stick with you for a lifetime to come. Speaking of which, yet another topic that many trainers and health professionals and I will seem to disagree on. I say seem to disagree because most of the stuff that's being pushed for the average person, it doesn't take into consideration that person's goals or their experience and how far down the path to success they actually are. Everybody's different. Your goals are different. The way your body responds to outside stimulus is different. So for the next few minutes, you have me talking to you face to face, no fancy graphics or anything like that, just some food for thought. We all know that being obese, can be an independent risk factor for the coronavirus, which is terrible right now, and some pretty severe illnesses. Now, research has even shown that just being overweight, not necessarily obese, can result in severe illness and even death. Intermittent fasting, often referred to as time-restricted eating, has become the latest diet trend that actually works, not only for weight loss, but also for better health. My issue is, and has always been, at what cost? All weight loss is not created equal. On top of that, there's a lot of conflicting evidence out there that actually prompted me to make this video in the first place. There's a lot of what I would call common sense things about weight loss that make perfect sense when dealing with any other topic, but suddenly those things don't apply when talking about intermittent fasting. What happens is people grasp any study that they can or any proof that they can, even if it's small and remote, to support what they want to do. Now, we know that your body needs to support muscle and you need protein in order to support that muscle. Typically around 1 gram per kilogram of body weight. Some trainers say 1 gram per pound, but it's 1 gram per kilogram. And there's the thought about how much protein your body can process at one time as well, okay? Now, all of those things are true until intermittent fasting, they seem to change all of a sudden. So I decided to make this video. And the reason is not because of all of that, believe it or not, it's because of hormonal issues. Some say it lowers your testosterone, some say it increases. And we know that you gotta have adequate testosterone to build muscle. Outside the fact that the majority of studies done on intermittent fasting were not even done on humans, okay? I am one that will always err on the side of science and common sense. So check this out. Everyone from well-known celebrities to everyday average people are trying it and saying it's successful. And yes, they are losing weight. Over the years, research has shown that reducing calories through time-restricted eating or intermittent fasting really does help with weight loss, brain function, and help to prevent heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and it can also slow down the process of aging. Now, most of the research has been done on mice and rhesus monkeys and not humans, but I will admit, it still seems to be pretty promising. Now, there's one huge question though. Does intermittent fasting cause muscle loss? Now, you know how I feel about building muscle. In light of all the positive pushing of intermittent fasting, I want to give you something else to consider and allow you to decide for yourself, okay? A new long-term study published in the December 2021 issue of the journal Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise. So this is recent. You can't get any more recent. They reported that time-restricted eating program helped strength training men lose weight, body fat, and lower inflammation. Unfortunately, the strength training participants lost muscle because their testosterone levels were lowered in this study. The study was performed by researchers from institutions from Texas and Italy. Now, it's the longest study so far of its kind, all right, on time-restricted eating. 20 healthy subjects underwent 12 months of either an intermittent fasting diet or a normal diet along with resistance training. So these guys were working out to build muscle. Now, the subjects were young males in their 20s that had been weight training for at least 5 years before the study. This doctor, Antonio Paoli, I think is how you pronounce his name, the doctor who led the study, said, and I quote, "These findings demonstrated that well-trained resistance exercisers who had adhered to a fasting protocol for a long period of time can obtain beneficial effects on health biomarkers and inflammatory indicators." But he stated that while the long-term time-restricted eating people reduced the total caloric intake and caused weight loss, it negatively affected muscle mass due to the significant negative impact on anabolic hormones, testosterone, okay? In another study published in the journal JAMA International Medicine on September 28, 2020, Google it, look it up if you need to, researchers said that 116 adults that were either overweight or obese participated in an intermittent fasting, and during that 3-month study, on a daily 16-hour fast, which means they ate all their meals between noon and 8 p.m., participants only lost 2 to 3 pounds, and 65% of the weight loss was not fat, but lean body mass and muscle. Guys, healthy weight loss is a diet that helps you lose body fat and not muscle. And having more muscle increases your metabolism and helps you burn more calories over a 24-hour period. The researchers, and all these researchers, they acknowledge that doing a resistance training program and eating more protein during the day may help prevent muscle loss, and lean body mass when participating in intermittent fasting. But remember, you eat too much at a time, much of that protein might be wasted if your body doesn't use it. So, is intermittent fasting for you? You're gonna have to be the judge for yourself. I don't know your body, only you do. To me, instead of working so hard to follow some rules and protocols to do a particular diet, it might just be easier to eat a simple, well-balanced diet and get some exercise. I hope that gives you something else to think about, okay? What do you guys think? Tell me what you think, or if you've had experience with intermittent fasting, tell me what you think down below in the comments, and let me know. Now, if you like this video, if you think it did give you something to think about, or if it was at least interesting, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit that bell so you are alerted every time I put up a new video. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, this is Coach Scott G, out.